Okay, here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time in the form of a post-game commentary replay type of thing. A little hard to say, but we are playing as Evelyn. So if you heard that crinkling in the background, that is the newest game I just picked up, which I'll be putting out later. Well, it'll be up already by the time you see this video. So anyway, I'm Evelyn, enemy jungler is Pyke, and once again, this is a player I know, the Pyke. So keep in mind, since this is someone I know, that does influence how I play this game. And you'll see what I mean as we go. I give Pyke a lot of trouble, but if someone knows what they're doing, it's kind of hard to keep them down. You'll see what I mean. So anyway, I'm running Dark Harvest and Precision here. So I'll go over my runes. You can look at the matchups here. I will tell you Gangplank gets horrible, horrible things done to him, because he apparently doesn't know how Aatrox works. I don't know. We'll try to keep an eye on that lane. But anyway, my runes. So I'm running Dark Harvest. There we go. And we will jump over to me here. So, Dark Harvest. Sudden Impact, so I get the armor penetration and the magic penetration. Next, I have Eyeball Collector because you get 1 AP every time you get an assist or a ward kill, and 2 AP if you get an actual kill. And then once you get all 20 points, then you get more AP. And then lastly, I have Healing Off ability damage, which I need here because Pyke and Aatrox have a lot of sustain. We'll jump over to Bard real quick. Okay, we're on Ez. So, to explain a little bit about the matchup, why Evelyn, the team went all AD. If you notice, I want someone who has AP, and Eve is pretty solid at the moment. I actually don't get to show the new quirk to her build. Last item was supposed to be, Shirelia's. Basically, that kind of addresses the whole gap closer thing. Gives you AP, gives you mana regen, CDR. It's a really, really good item for Eve. But anyway, going back to my runes. Now, I do have a mistake here. So, for runes, I'm running Precision as my subtree. I have Coup de Grace, which is the big one for Eve, because you're all about the execute. The thing is, I took Alacrity by mistake. I meant to take Triumph. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to affect too much, it's just a little less ideal. So right there was the whole thank you to the team. Take the Charm at level 2 because that allows you to take the Crab and it makes your clear that much safer. Eve severely benefited, and this is an understatement, from the Talisman change. Before you needed some sort of bonus HP in order to get the Kindle effect. Now you have it and the Kindle effect is just stronger. So she's one of the big winners to that change. Who the did Alistar start with a pink ward? I did not even know about that. I'm steering the Crab away from Pyke. I didn't know if he was going to loop around. As a result, I don't even think they saw me. Huh. So anyway, she benefited from the Talisman change, not as much from the Runic Echoes. I prefer it having the movement speed than the CDR. As someone who has a lot of trouble getting in close, losing the movement speed on that kind of hurt, which is why the Shirelia's and the Shirelia changes to get it off Vladimir just made it so damn good on her. So anyway, right there, level 3. In case you want to know, the bot lane's going to crush them, but the top lane's going to fold, so it's going to... And I don't know how you guys feel about spoilers, but the thing is, since this is probably the last game I'm going to upload, unless there's another event that's going to draw me out of retirement, yeah, I can't adjust anything, I'm sorry, but Talon does the least amount of damage in the game. Katarina just screws the guy into the ground. He does not even make a tenth of an impact, we'll say. I end up calling him out on this in the middle of the game, and he's like, what do you want me to do? And the only thing I can say is, if I have to spell out what you need to do as an AD assassin mid, especially someone who is so freaking mobile, I can't help you. Anyway, right here I lost the blue buff. So you have to remember that Aatrox has an immense amount of healing in his E. As a result, I can't actually deal with him. So I was hoping to get something out of him. Instead, Pyke shows up, and due to my passive, this health isn't actually an issue. I don't know if you can actually see it. No. So, don't forget that Demon Shade gives you healing once you're out of combat. I figured Pyke was looping around trying to find me since both of us can stealth. It's just, I didn't know he recalled. The other neat thing about Eve in this matchup is both junglers are revolving around a stealth mechanic, so I had to wait for a little bit of gold there in case you're wondering. So anyway, both junglers revolve around a stealth mechanic, which means the laners have to play significantly different than normal because they will not see us coming. Really simple as that. So let me hop over to Pyke. I forgot what it is that makes him stealth exactly. The W? Yeah, he stealths for 5 seconds. So anyway, Eve has a really nice clear. Her hate spike is, that's what's still called, right? Yeah. It's very spammable, it's very cheap, and with the better regen you get from the talisman these days, it's just all around better. Anyway, right here I was watching Alistar. Watch what Bard does here. This is brilliant, man. So here we go. And down he goes. That gives me the kill, it gives me his stack, and it gets us going. So I didn't even notice that. I don't know where I was looking exactly, but anyway. So the whole frame rate issue that I'm having is still a thing, if you notice. It's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. I don't really know what it is. Like, I don't have the issue with anything else, so I think whatever Riot did to try to optimize the game kind of de-optimized it for me. I don't know. Before, it used to chug around 30 frames per second, if you want to see that real quick. CAD does some heavy lifting this game. So anyway, it used to chug around 30 frames per second. You can see that's like the minimum now. We can get up to around 40. And then if you look at what it was in the past, I could hit like 100 frames per second, and yeah, not sure what's going on. So anyway, right here, Talon got confused because Aatrox can move while regenerating. So he's gonna call it out in chat. I'm waiting for him to stand right there. What the hell did Aatrox do? He's hacking, yada yada yada, and I'm just thinking, this guy is not going to do a damn thing, is he? So what's especially awkward is Katarina has had a much bigger roaming presence than him, and she's even in CS. So that's a fail in so many regards. If she roams, you're supposed to punish her by out-farming her, and if you can't do that, you're supposed to out-roam her, and if you're failing both, you should not be playing an assassin character, period, let alone an AD one. In case you're wondering, the AD ones are much more snowball dependent than the APs. And the reason why that is I'd say the armor items are a lot more effective than the armor items these days. Anyway, right there I'm now level 6. I get to stealth, and we are going to try to pick up some stuff here, but lo and behold, surprise, you're not the only one who can stealth, buddy. So right there's his bullshit stun. And don't worry, we are going to fight here. So I didn't get the kills here, but I did clip him, which is important because I get the assist there and the Jhin stack. And since Bard gave me safe passage, down goes Pyke. So I'm currently sitting at 3 stacks, and yeah, Pyke is not having a very good time here. In case you're wondering, he's going for the tank build. And I pretty much did this just to try to cover the team's escape. They shouldn't have really turned around because they're kind of tempting her. The good news is I am healing while I'm here, and as a result of that, I now have her stack, and that's a surge of gold for Ez. So to put things into context for you, Jhin has 2,300 gold. Ez has 5,000. Yeah. there's just not really a way back in this game for Jin. He's pretty much down a full item at this point. Now, part of the thing is, I will admit, kleptomancy, I can't pull it up here so you can see it, I guess. Can I pull up the other? No, I can't. Oh well. So anyway, the kleptomancy is giving him some bonus gold here and there, but it shouldn't be that much. And we'll notice Ez has his Mirror Mana already, he has his Sheen, he has his Lucid Boots. And if I remember correctly, GP was fairly silent after he started losing to Aatrox. If you look, he's way down in CS. Altogether, I think he might have been better off just speccing a little bit into armor and going for more of a tank flank build here rather than that, but no. So anyway, my ult is up. I'm hoping I can kind of execute him before he pops his ult. So right there, he's reviving. And if you look, Pyke's on his way, Cat's on her way. I wanted to try to get that pink ward, but it's gonna be bad. So just wait for it. So I don't have my ult anymore to try to get away. So keep in mind, while she's doing all this roaming, even the towers aren't really that far apart. This talent is just so damn bad, man, and he got a win he didn't deserve. What kind of sucks is I do have Eve's box already, so it's not like I could get it here. She's not actually high enough for me to get a mastery token either, so this is more just, hey, get some points in Eve, I guess. Anyway, Runic Echoes is now finished. I have my Sorcerer's Shoes because I have to assassinate fools. Basically, I know Talon's not going to be much help. GP probably isn't either. This is going to be a game that revolves around the bot lane. So right here, I don't know why Ez didn't peace out sooner. And Bard called him out on that because they saw her coming. I forgot what it was that pinged it out. But they knew she was on her way, and they stuck around a little too long.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So mid did fall in the end. I wanted to see this fight, if you want to call this a fight. So damn bad, man. I never actually looked up to see if he's a Talon player or not. It's just, if he does play it, he does not play it well. Let's face it. So anyway, the lane swap has taken effect. Our bot lane is now top lane. You have to remember there are platinum players in this game, so you will see a little bit better than norm. Right here I'm kind of hoping Cat comes around. I thought I was staying on a ward, to be honest, but turns out I'm not. She just turned around in a very opportune time, I guess. So Jin is the easy kill.
Not yet, honey.
And basically the reason why we want to go for him is he's the low-hanging fruit. Use him to get fed. By him dying, that does give me souls for my Dark Harvest. You may be saying, hey, why'd you run Dark Harvest on Eve? And the thing is, it's true that it's not as good for AP characters. They don't have a really good AP ratio on it. But it stacks a lot better, and I was thinking, by the time I hit level 6, its damage should be not quite at Electrocute's level, but fairly close. Overall, I'm not entirely sure if Electrocute would be better, just try to get that early snowball or not. Usually I actually used to do the math on these types of things, but I'm so far past the point of caring, I can't be bothered anymore. So right here I figured someone was going for GP and I was trying to intercept them. And then I can see Pyke's down there already. I was hoping to catch the mid. No dice. So the next best thing I can do is just force someone to come mid. So the sad part is your hate spike doesn't get the refund that it normally gets if you use it on a jungle creep. As such, it's not that good for pushing lane. The important thing there is I did get the soul from the cannon minion. So I'm trying to get up to that 150 threshold, and then I'll start using the Dark Harvest to poke down the towers a bit. Okay, there's the goon squad. Since there's nothing for me to do on the map at the moment, the only thing I really can do is just try to farm a bit. Goals try to get level 11 so that I get the rank 2 Last Caress, and as a result I might be able to execute someone. The thing is, until I get Morello and Amicon, I really can't do much to Aatrox. So I was kind of hoping to force something out of him, but even his ult wasn't up. But in case you're wondering, I'm going to be getting Morello second, because Cat has a Gunblade, Pyke has regen of his own. Grievous Wounds is a must to this game. And then this is the camp that actually should give me the rank 2 ult. Right there. Still a minute before it comes up, but that's fine. So remember, Jhin is the low-hanging fruit. His gold value resets as he last hits. He's been keeping up with Ezreal in that regard, but yeah. So I'm trying not to take the kill from Ez, but I just want to make sure that we're getting the gold off of it. So gold-wise, I'm 400 or 300 gold ahead of Pyke. About to go up a bit more. I should have taken the one thing, but I didn't. Oh well. GP is down about 1,000. Ez is up 3,500. No, 4,000 now. And then Cat is just crapping all over Talon.
Play more later.
So right here I have the Demon's Shade healing me, and I'm ready for round 2. Problem is, well, you'll see. So that is Katarina's stack, because I don't think I had hers prior to this point. Jhin is shooting at Ezreal, but he's not even close. Like, if I actually showed that, it'd be for comedic effect. Ez was like right here, the border was like right here. Ez just eat over the wall, and that was literally it. So, Ez is this button. So there's a double teleport here, both Cat and Aatrox are porting in. Ez has Trinity, so all he has to do is poke her and he gets movement speed from his phage. Problem is, he didn't land enough Qs. So I think I'm just missing Aatrox's stack here. So this is the part when I believe Talon asked, how are we losing? And I tried to explain to him, you're not here, and we're playing to their strength. They're more interested in skirmishing with Aatrox, Cat, Pyke. For us, we kind of have been forced into a protect the Ez comp. And the one exception to this is actually me, because I can try to get into the back line and assassinate someone, or if they get out of position, then... well, then it sucks to be them when they run into me. So anyway, I now have the Oblivion Orb for the 15 points of Magic Pen, plus the 15 from the... our Sorcerer Shoes gets 18, not 15. Okay. And then keep in mind I have Magic Pen for my stealth, because of the Sudden Impact. So when I run into someone squishy... oh, this is beautiful, a Suicide by Ez. So when I run into a squishy target, Katarina included, they are going to melt. And then once I have Morello Namicon and Aatrox no longer can heal, then it even sucks to be hit. Anyway, there's nothing on the map for me to do at the moment, so you want to use this time to farm. And I think at this point I actually have enough AP to the point where Demon Shade will heal me. No, not at this point. Probably just a little bit less. It has a ridiculous ratio. Something like 2.5, maybe? Or... so let's see, I have 172 AP currently. 2 would put me at 344. And then if there were a half on top of that, it'd be about a third of my health, I guess. Oh yeah, because Oblivion Orb. Forgot this gives me health. Usually when I play Eve, I would go for Lichbane second just to amplify my bursts. Just, this is one of those games where I go for something out of the ordinary, and... I think right here is when I actually cursed at Talon. I had nothing nice to say about the guy. Real quick. So the good news is, right there, I did kill 2 of their really fed guys. That put me at 2,400 gold in my pocket. Pyke is 100 gold over me, but it's not really anything insurmountable. The annoying thing is he is now going for MR, so Spear Visage is going to cancel out pretty much all my penetration, then it's just like he has the health. Bad news is Thornmail gives health, Cinderhulk itself gives health, Spear Visage gives health. It's a significant bonus.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
But anyway, now I have Morellos. If you look at my components, I'm going for Zonias next. I think I may only use the Zonias once, just because of the way the game plays out. So right there, Aatrox lost his little duel to Ez, which was extremely surprising to me, to be honest. So right here, he's going to whip out the sweeper. I'm waiting over here for the sweeper to expire, because this is going to give him a false sense of security. So I think, oh yeah, everything behind us is perfectly fine. So Gunblade kept her going, I'm afraid. Plus the resets. I did inflict grievous wounds, it's just... if they're going to let her play to her AoE, there's not really much I can do. My hands are kind of tied. So anyway, the sweeper gave them a false sense of security, I moved in from behind, and the thing is, your charm, you don't have to... can I actually pull up my spells here? So if you pop it early... let's see... it reduced, there it is, shreds MR by 35%. So you don't actually have to get the charm for that to work. You can use that immediately as soon as you fire off the spell, and, well, that contributes to the whole thing about me trying to cut through all of their defenses. So you do have to factor this in when I'm cutting into Pyke's defenses. So I thought Ez was a little crazy for getting that close, but he did have flash, I guess. So GP is catching up in gold, but he is way behind in pressure from Aatrox. I don't think he has any of his ult upgrades yet. So yeah, I was kind of surprised. I forgot who it was. Like, can I move that box? Gangplank. I was wondering, why are you pinging this out now? I mean, the thing's been alive for 23 minutes or so. I forgot when the dragon spawns exactly. Anyway, right here, gotta take down Cat. And keep in mind, that's their most fed guy taken off the map. So even though it cost me my ult, yes, it was still worth it in the grand scheme of things. And not by a small margin either. By taking her out, that removed 12,000 gold from the enemy team's total for 25 seconds. So we do have the gold lead, surprisingly, but that just makes it even sharper in our favor. So from here, we want to try to force a fight somewhere and basically use the fact that they don't have as much gold. Anyway, right there, that cannon minion put me at 152 points of Dark Harvest. And now I want to auto-attack this just to cash out the stacks. I genuinely don't care about what happens after that. So right here, I'm kind of hoping, hey, maybe I can catch out Jin again. I mean, he is 0-7 still. Thing is, I can see them coming around and I realize, yeah, I better just walk my way. Don't get up, boys, I'll show myself out. I do not know why he used that on Pyke right then and there, but I figure, hey, we have him isolated. And I turned away because of the bullshit stun of his. There was basically no way for me to get him without my ult. So Ez went down, keep in mind that means our gold is taken off the map, 13,000. That's kind of cool. So right there, exhaust stopped me from killing Pyke. And right here, I'm just trying to stall for time. The reason why I use my stopwatch is because I have enough gold for my Zonias. So basically, I was just getting one last use out of it before I just go ahead and get the whole damn thing. So right here, I did congratulate Gangplank in chat, saying, hey, congrats on getting the tower, it only costs us an inhib. I was kind of hoping, hey, if I make fun of him, maybe he'll realize, yeah, I'm doing some stupid stuff, and maybe I should stop doing stupid stuff, provided I want to win the game. But unfortunately, this is the norm, and why it's one of the reasons why I just don't have any desire to play lately. I think I told you guys about the 80 carry troll already, the one who just said reformed because the one guy had the thing in his name and literally did that all fucking game. Can't surrender because this person is pre-made with someone and they can just hold us hostage because they're a jackass. "30 minutes down the drain that game." So anyway, right here I'm looking for a target to assassinate. Cat be my preferred one. Sad part is I didn't actually get the soul from Jin, so my Dark Harvest didn't reset. So right there I got my last stack finally, Aatrox. So let's look at the gold totals now. Pyke is up 500 over me, Gangplank's down 300, Talon's down 5,000 pretty much, Jin down 5,000, and then Bard is up 1200. Nice. So yeah, the way this all falls into place is like the gold difference is between the supports. Since ours has more, as a result, we have more gold than them. Talon had to flash and ghostblade that. And now keep in mind, Jin's damage there really doesn't matter. Demon Shade's just gonna heal me up, plus Ocean Dragon. So right there I pinged out that my ult is 10 seconds away because I can use that to take someone out of the fight immediately. And at this point of the game, yes, Aatrox is included in that. So here I am. Not entirely sure how I killed Cat there, but I did. I think it was the Runic Echo proc, maybe? Not entirely sure. But yeah, in my opinion, there's no reason whatsoever for you to actually be able to stun someone behind you. Especially if it's like a dash or something. There's no way you're going to ever balance that move. So I killed Aatrox there. We'll back up a bit so you can see it. So remember that I inflict Grievous wounds on him. That pretty much takes away his whole Drain Tank gimmick. And there's just not that much he can do to answer that. As soon as I lay into him, he folds. That's it. So yeah, I'm not sure if Gangplank actually did fight in any of the fights this game. So right here I pinged that I don't have Smite because I don't remember if they were saying we should do Baron or we should do Dragon. I think we did, someone said Dragon and we go for it. Sad part is Ez wants to assassinate someone, so it's just going to be me and Bard. Good news is with the blue buff I actually have enough mana to where I can really afford to just do this. Plus actually it doesn't show you here. That's such a ripoff. Okay, CDR wise, I get 10% from this and this. So I think I have 30% kind of the blue buff. So anyway, right here I went ahead and picked up a death cap. I've taken the gold lead from Pyke, I'm up 1,000 over him. In terms of wards, like, this says a lot. Gangplank has used 6 wards all game. 6 in 32 minutes. Talon 17. Az and I are in the high 20s. Bard's over 100, which is kind of crazy. You can see Aatrox is tied with me. Just so much stuff here, it has me scratching my head and... yeah, I don't know. So anyway, unboxing in a little while, so stick around for that. So I saw the marks, I figured, yeah, I'll go for the low-hanging fruit again. Thing is, I don't really want to waste my ult. How do I kill him? With the Runic Echoes. So I didn't really give a damn about killing Aatrox here. He's not really an issue to me. Ez is going to run him down, though. So right there was the Phage proc. That's all, folks. So anyway, 2 inhibitors are down, super minions are barreling in. They only have Alistar, and the next one up is going to be Jhin, who I picked up real early in the fight. If you don't get what I'm saying, it's game over. So there go the Nexus towers. Down goes Ez, or not Ez, Alistar, I mean. And yeah, in the end, this was an S- game, believe it or not. Talon and Gangplank were kind of worthless, but the three of us, me, Ez, and Bard, pulled it off. So, let's go over to this. And let me pull up the window real quick. Yes, it is recording correctly. So, we're going to start with the champion capsule. I was hoping to get more shards here so I can try to get something up to a higher mastery. The only one we can really use is the Ez shard. So, come on, or not, Mal's shard. Can you even tell I don't really care too much about the game these days? So we got a Nami shard. I'm going to probably disenchant that because Hello? That one was actually kind of worth it. But yeah, Rengar shard, I have him. I think he already got his price cut. Talon shard. Ziggs shard. Lissandra shard. Legend 3 emote. Star Guardian icon. Aatrox shard. Nocturne shard. So keep in mind that Nocturne one does literally nothing for me. He's Mastery 7 in my... Aw, man, she already got the cut. So this is basically just disenchant fodder. Could pick up Talons, just I have no desire to. So you know what? We got something this video. I don't know why they gave me so damn many Ziggs shards. Otherwise, I don't think there was anything else here for me. Eloy. No, I don't have enough to upgrade her. Or Clud. Anyway, box time. So, Mastery, our Masterwork chest, this is going to give me a bunch of Essence. Oh well. Let's grab some Lion Orbs. I don't actually know what the difference is between these two. Probably should have grabbed one of each, but oh well. As for the remainder, I'm gonna get a random champion shard. I'll get blue essence with the leftover coins. So let's roll this. No comment. Festive Maokai. I haven't really played the tree, so I don't give a damn. I like my Bard Chroma more. Even though that is an Elderwood skin, don't get me wrong, I usually like the plant-themed skins. Yeah. Anyway, 4 keys remaining. Let's open this chest. Resistance Eloy. What is it with this game and its tentacles? 3 boxes to go. Oriana shard, that one I might pick up. How about a skin for someone I play? Just one. Please not that stupid Gun Goddess Misfortune. Wow. So that was the game giving me a middle finger as I walk out the door. And yeah, I may actually pick up Ori, we'll see. She's generally just a really solid pick altogether. She has a lot of stuff going for her, even though she has recently changed with the shield nerfs. Wow, game, wow. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, right. So if I wanted to reroll this... Oh, that is such a ripoff. So yeah, just give me the stupid skin. So, that's all, folks. I'm going to be going into hiding / retirement / whatever until another event pops, and then I may show up, I may not, I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of the game these days. So, emotes. Got two more that I'm not going to use. I have the versus thing. Icon-wise, I don't know what's so special. Hmm. I have all the harrowing ones. Oh, yeah, I'm not interested in those. Got my Arcade Baron one. Omega Squad, Snowdown, Lunar Revel. Kind of surprised I have that many of them. Esports. Pff. Game modes, I'm missing whatever that one was. I'm not an early adopter of the Elemental Slugs. I thought they classified these into like rarity and stuff. How did I get this one? I don't know. Apparently I have it though. Ocean Week. Yeah. So if you want to see what today's date was, there you go. But yeah, I thought they classified these. I guess not. Oh well. So anyway, that... Oh. Okay, so the green mark is rare. Crud. How are some of these rare? I don't even know what ultimate and mythic ones are. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, that is it, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.